going to give you a little bit of introduction to the importance of the evening, and it will be followed by an introduction to a special person who is starting this fundraising dinner 3 years ago.
ចាហើយអ្នកខ្ញុំសូមជម្រាបនៅបន្តិចទៀតនេះយើងនឹងមានការសន្ទរកថាដោយលោកលឹមសួរដែលជាប្រធាន Cambodian Vision ប្រចាំរដ្ឋ Victoria
to be followed by Mr. 𝙍𝙬𝙬𝙤 who is the Vice President
ហើយនឹងមានសន្ទរកថារបស់លោកខឹមលៀងហៅដែលជាអនុប្រធាន Cambodian Vision នៃរដ្ឋ Victoria.
That will be followed by a speech by Mr. 𝙍𝙬𝙬𝙬 the chairman from Cambodia Vision Sydney and Australia.
ហើយក៏មានសន្ទរកថារបស់លោកមេងលីដែលជាប្រធាន Cambodian Vision ប្រចាំរដ្ឋ New South Wales.
Then will we invite Councillor 𝙍𝙖𝙙𝙙𝙤𝙤 the mayor of the city of Greater Dandenong to make a speech.
ហើយក៏មានកិត្តិយសធ្វើសម្ដែងសន្ទរកដែរថា Raffle Ticket មានរង្វាន់អ្វីខ្លះចានៅក្នុងនោះមាន list នៅបញ្ជីលម្អិតតែម្ដងចា
Ladies and gentlemen, I'll have to present to you now the one, the only in Victoria who can make this evening possible.
សូមបងប្អូនមេត្តាស្ងាត់បន្តិចសូមបងប្អូនមេត្តាស្ងាត់បន្តិចដើម្បីផ្ដល់កិត្តិយសដល់ភ្ញៀវពិសេសរបស់យើងជាពិសេសបងប្អូនធ្វើឲ្យខ្ញុំមានការរំភើបជាអតិបរមា Good evening ladies and gentlemen. Firstly, I would like to thank everyone for being here tonight to support this special cause. It is very, very exciting and very, very heartfelt that all of you turn up with a very unbelievable number. I mean, we have more than 600 people tonight. Compared to last year, we have similar number. I would like also thank the following special guests for attending. Mr. Hong Lim, Parliamentary Secretary of Multicultural Affairs and Asia Engagement and Advisor for Cambodia Vision of Victoria. Ms. 𝙬𝙧𝙬𝙬, Shadow Minister for Multicultural Affairs. Please stand up, Mrs. 𝙬𝙬𝙬𝙬. Councillor Yu Hon Chia. Probably he's not here yet. Sorry about, he's absent. Councillor 𝙍𝙖𝙙𝙬𝙬, Mayor of City of Greater Dandenong. Councillor Rose Blade, City of Greater Dandenong as well. Councillor Meng Hieng Thach, City of Greater Dandenong as well. Mr. Alan Crossway, probably he's not here yet. He's the Director of Pharmacy Guild of Victoria, Victorian branch. Hopefully he's here soon. And so many other organizations and so many VIP that be here tonight. I will not be able to acknowledge every one of them. However, the Cambodia Vision team and I will visit every table to thank you individually. ដោយសារតែយើងមានភាពកតញ្ញូយ៉ាងច្រើនដែលបានអញ្ជើញចូលក្នុងរាត្រីនេះខ្ញុំសូមអភ័យទោសដោយពុំបានរៀបរាប់ជូនគ្រប់គ្នាទេប៉ុន្តែខ្ញុំនិងគណៈកម្មការ Cambodia Vision នឹងអញ្ជើញទៅជួបលោកនិងលោកស្រីទៅតាមតុដើម្បីថ្លែងអំណរគុណតខ្លួនតែម្ដងយើងខ្ញុំមានកិត្តិយសយ៉ាងខ្លាំងដែលបានជាតំណាង Cambodia Vision ប្រចាំខេត្ត Victoria យើងនេះជាតំណាង Lim's Pharmacy ហើយនឹងជាតំណាងសកម្មជនជាច្រើនដែលបានជ្រោមជ្រែងយ៉ាងអស់ពីកម្លាំងកាយនិងកម្លាំងចិត្ត It is a great honor to be here tonight to represent Cambodia Vision Victoria, LIMS Pharmacy, and its many supporters, such as the Vice President, Lok Anupratien, Thon Thong, West Thon Thong, and also Anupratien, Mr. Lieng Ho Kim. Both of them put so much work and effort for Cambodia Vision of Victoria. Pitikor, the MC, Mr. Marahim and Cameron and Miss Marida Chiang, Mr. Cameron Saw and team of Cambodian Broadcasting Network, Mrs. Chat Long for her generous hospitality to our guest singer. លោកស្រីចាត់ឡុងជួយទំនុកបំរុងបែបគ្រប់បែបយ៉ាងចំពោះអ្នកចម្រៀងមកពីស្រុកខ្មែរយើងជាពិសេសខ្ញុំសូមអរគុណ Mr. Thomas Win, the owner of Annabella Reception, for helping to host this event, and so many other volunteers. ជាពិសេសខ្ញុំសូមអរគុណ A special mention go out to Dr. Nick Him, the son of MC Marahim, and Mr. Kwong Chiang, optometrist, who will representing Victoria on a mission with the Cambodia Vision team this year. This is the third time that Mr. Kwong Chiang will volunteer with Mr. Kwong Chiang and Dr. Nick Him. Dr. Chris Brown, Mr. Ming Lee, Mr. Mui Thai, and Miss Thida Yang, and also Oknya Hien Khieng ដែលបានអញ្ជើញមកពីរដ្ឋ New South Wales និងប្រទេសកម្ពុជា Dr. Chris Brown, Mr. Ming Lee, Mr. Mui Thai, and Miss Thida Yang from Cambodia Vision Sydney are also here tonight, and Dr. Chris Brown will be sharing and his experience later this evening. អរគុណលោកវិជ្ជបណ្ឌិត Chris Brown ដែលគាត់នឹងចែកនៅការពិសោធន៍របស់លោកក្នុងការជួយខ្មែរយើងជាច្រើនកន្លងឆ្នាំមកហើយយើងគួរគិតថាបើយើងពិការភ្នែកទៅវិញតើយើងយល់ឃើញយ៉ាងណាតើយើងត្រូវបំពុលទុកដល់កូនចៅឬបងប្អូនយើងយ៉ាងណា First of all, I would like to imagine what it's like to be blind. For many years, you would live in darkness, completely depend on your poor loved one. How would it feel? បើប្រសិនយើងបានឃើញពន្លឺថ្ងៃឡើងមកវិញតើយើងមានការសប្បាយយ៉ាងណាតើញាតិសន្តានមានការរំភើបយ៉ាងណា Now imagine if you could see the sun and your precious loved one again, how happy would you be? ដូច្នេះហើយបានជាអង្គការ Cambodia Vision កាត់ឡើងដើម្បីព្យាបាលរោគភ្នែកដូចជាបាយភ្នែកលាក់និងលាក់ជូនប្រជាជនគុណខ្មែរយើងដែលក្រីក្រនៅការចំកាត់មាត់ញោកលំបាកវេទនានៅទីប្រជុំដាច់ស្រយាលក្នុងខេត្តនានាគោលដៅមួយទៀតគឺយើងផ្ដោតការយកចិត្តទុកដាក់ទប់សង្កាត់ភាពងងឹតព្រមទាំងផ្ដល់បរិយាកាសនិងការថែទាំសុខភាពចំពោះជនក្រីក្រទាំងនោះផងដែរ This is why I aim to provide the gift of sight to remote area of Cambodia. By restoring their sight, these patients can become more independent and strengthen their family and become more helpful and also serve their community as well. ក្នុងប៉ុន្មានឆ្នាំកន្លងមកនេះគ្រួសារខ្ញុំព្រមទាំងបុគ្គលិកខ្ញុំបានខិតខំអស់ពីកម្លាំងកាយកម្លាំងចិត្តក្នុងការរកថវិកាសម្រាប់ Cambodia Vision. Throughout the year, my wife, the team at LIMS Pharmacy, and I have worked tirelessly to advocate for this cause. For example, we ask for donation when signed document provide numerous donations in store and other stores, as well as ask many other organizations to make a deductible donation រៀងរាល់ថ្ងៃបុគ្គលិកយើងនៅ pharmacy ខ្ញុំបានជូនបងប្អូនគ្រប់សញ្ជាតិបានជួយបម្រើបងប្អូនគ្រប់សញ្ជាតិជាពិសេសសញ្ញេក្រដាសស្នាមផ្សេងដោយមិនបានគិតថ្លៃទេប៉ុន្តែបុគ្គលិករបស់ខ្ញុំតែងតែអង្វរអំពាវនាវបងប្អូនខ្មែរយើងទាំងអស់មិនថាជាខ្មែរយើងទេមិនថាជាសាសនាទេឲ្យគេចូលបន់ចំពោះ Cambodia Vision យើងនេះដើម្បីជួយខ្មែរយើងដែលមានគ្មានភ័ព្វវាសនាដូចយើងនេះម្ល៉េះហើយបងប្អូនខ្មែរយើងជនជាតិសាសដោយតីគ្រប់យ៉ាងតែងតែចូលលុយដាក់ក្នុងកំប៉ុងក្តីចូលលុយជាប្រកាសយ៉ាងច្រើនក្តីដើម្បីជួយអង្គការរបស់ Cambodia Vision យើងនេះឆ្នាំទៅយើងបានទទួលជោគជ័យដោយបានទទួលប្រាក់ចំអំណោយពីបងប្អូនចំនួនជាង $40,000 Last year we managed to raise over $40,000 ឆ្នាំនេះយើងសង្ឃឹមថាបងប្អូនយើងទាំងអស់នឹងជួយជ្រោមជ្រែងកម្មវិធីសប្បុរសធម៌យើងនេះហើយសង្ឃឹមថានឹងបានជោគជ័យជាងឆ្នាំមុនទៅទៀត So far this year we have raised in Lim Pharmacy មកទល់សប្តាហ៍នេះ Lim Pharmacy យើងខ្ញុំបានរៃលុយក្នុងចំនួន $5,000 ដោយសារតែលុយនឹងបងប្អូនមកសញ្ញេក្រដាសស្នាមឲ្យដាក់ក្នុងកំប៉ុងនឹងយើងបាន $5,000 មិនត្រឹមតែប៉ុណ្ណេះទៀតចំនួន $700 ទៀតគឺបានមកពីបងប្អូនផ្សេងទៀតដូចបងប្អូនកិច្ចហួរលីមនិងគឹមសានលាក់នឹងលាក់ and nearly 15,000 tax deductible donation from the customer and supplier of Lim's Pharmacy. Last year, throughout the year, nearly $5,000 from teams at Lim's Pharmacy, over $700 from other stores such as the store of Gate Hua Lim and Kim San, and nearly $15,000 tax deductible donation from customer and supplier of Lim Pharmacy. As a result of this, we have already raised a total over $20,000 this year, not including tonight's event. Therefore, we're looking forward to seeing how much we can raise this year so that even more people can receive the precious gift of sight. ខ្ញុំសង្ឃឹមថាយុគនេះបងប្អូននឹងមានសន្តានចិត្តយ៉ាងខ្លាំងដើម្បីជួយប្រជាជនខ្មែរយើងដែលមានការខ្វះខាតដែលជាពិសេសគាត់មិនមានភ័ព្វវាសនាដូចយើងត្រូវគិតថាខ្ញុំសូមបណ្ដាំបងប្អូនមួយពាក្យថាបងប្អូនដែលអញ្ជើញមកក្នុងរាត្រីនេះគឺបងប្អូនមកធ្វើបុណ្យបុណ្យនេះគឺថាទី1គឺបងបុណ្យបានដោយសារឆន្ទៈរបស់បងប្អូនតែម្ដងទី2គឺបងប្អូនបានសប្បាយជួបជុំគ្នាទី3គឺបងប្អូនបានម្ហូបអាហារញ៉ាំចំនួន5ទៅ6មុខមិនត្រឹមតែប៉ុណ្ណេះបងប្អូនអាចមានអ្នកចម្រៀងមកពីស្រុកខ្មែរយើងមកសម្ដែងជូនបងប្អូនទៀតហើយសំខាន់បំផុតគឺបងប្អូនអាចឡើងរាំសប្បាយឲ្យអស់ចិត្តក្នុងរាត្រីនេះជាបញ្ចប់ខ្ញុំសង្ឃឹមថាបងប្អូននឹងបានទទួលការសប្បាយរីករាយយ៉ាងខ្លាំងក្នុងរាត្រីយប់នេះ Therefore, we're looking forward to see how much we can raise this year. And we hope you all enjoy your evening. What I want to translate, one thing that I would like to tell to my Cambodian people said that you come tonight is the act of kindness to help the unfortunate people in Cambodia. Not just that, you have a very nice food to enjoy, 5 courses plus soft drink. And also not just that, you have a pop singer from Cambodia as well. And we're going to have a surprise one, fly all the way from Thailand as well. Donation by Khmer Melbourne tonight. Not just that, you can dance whatever you like. Thank you for listening. បន្ទាប់ទៅនេះខ្ញុំសូមជូន microphone ទៅលោកអនុប្រធានគឹមលៀងហៅ សូមគោរពភ្ញៀវទាំងកិត្តិយសទាំងឡាយជាទីរាប់អានខ្ញុំគឹមលៀងហៅអនុប្រធាន Cambodian
Vision ទទួលបន្ទុកខាងសមាគមចិនតទៅនេះខ្ញុំសូមបកប្រែជាភាសាចិន亲爱的各位华人社团的侨领大家晚安今晚的安会我将本救助会的意义简单的介绍给诸位了解一下 Cambodian Vision 分布在南澳 Queensland、Sydney 和 Melbourne 每年有一次到柬埔寨各个不同的省份去帮助那些穷人医病特别是医眼睛我们将来捐来的钱去买药设备以及每次都有10多位专科医生自愿义务自费随队一起去服务因此对大家热心为上社助钱出力的帮助我们很感激在此以我本身的名义代表全体 Cambodian Vision 的全体理监事向大家祝福祝大家身体健康万事如意谢谢我要面拿的了
Hello. Thank you, Mr. Vice President 𝙍𝙬𝙬𝙬. This year, we have a milestone. Last year, we only have Mr. President. This year, we have a Vice President. So we are going to make our fundraising collection tonight a lot bigger than last year. So can I have your hand for the two presidents, please? And now, ladies and gentlemen, it is my honor and our honor to have Mr. 𝙍𝙬𝙬𝙬, the chairman of Cambodia Vision from Sydney, who will speak to us tonight about his experience and the objective of Cambodia Vision Australia.
ចាលោកលោកស្រីនេះគឺជាលោក𝙍𝙬𝙬 ដែលជាប្រធាន Cambodian Vision ប្រចាំរដ្ឋ New South Wales.
Good evening, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. Before I begin, I'd like to acknowledge the traditional owner of the land on which we stand. We pay my respect to their elder past and present. I would like to warm welcome you to the 3rd annual Cambodia Vision fundraising dinner in Victoria. Can I especially welcome 𝙍𝙬𝙬𝙬, who has just come from Cambodia and is supporting us this evening. 𝙍𝙬𝙬𝙬 is joining by his wife and daughter. He was provides too much support for our team every year since 2010. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm very honored to be with you this evening. I'm happy to report to you the outcome of our work last year in Kyrgyz province. We provide a number of services, general eyes and health assessment, cataract procedure, prescription glass, reading glass, sunglass, hearing aids, provide vitamin and supplement, give away children toys, provide training to local medical students, build local hospital infrastructure, and special assistance. Kyrgyz exceeds our expectation as fairly small and remote province that is difficult to get to. We certainly did not expect to have too many people, but almost 3,000 patients came from 17 provinces, irrespective of their religious and political background, turned up for our service. 433 case cataract, including 2 patients with HIV positive and 1 active malaria suffering being treated at the hospital, were operated. Provide 247 prescription glass, provides 1,700 នៅពេលស្រុកខ្មែរគេថា doctor មួយខែបានតែ$50 ហើយ director hospital គាត់បានប្រាប់ខ្ញុំអាហ្នឹងខ្ញុំនិយាយពីរឿងផ្សេងគាត់ថាបើគេមិនយល់លុយយើងក៏គេយើងឲ្យគេ 50% ក៏គេយល់ដែរគេមក$50 ដល់អញ្ចឹងក្នុង hospital no one clean พวกខ្ញុំទៅនឹងគឺថាធ្វើការទៅសម្អាតឡើងរហូតបងប្អូនបើឃើញក្នុងពេទ្យអានឹងបានដឹងថាយ៉ាងម៉េចហើយខ្ញុំនិយាយធូរមិញថាយើងទៅនឹងបានជួយគ្នាច្រើនណាស់បាន3000ផ្លែនេះមក exam ហើយក្នុងនោះយើងបានឲ្យបន្តាឲ្យកាត់វះភ្នែកនឹងបាន443នាក់ហើយខ្ញុំអត់ចង់បាននិយាយច្រើនគឺថាទៅម្ដងគឺថាអីវ៉ាន់ដាក់មក container ទៅយើងផ្ញើទៅដល់មុនហើយនៅយើងយកតាមខ្លួនទៅទៀតទៅតាមខ្លួននឹងបានជាប់ប្រហែលជាប់1តោនទៅទៀតតាមខ្វះហោះហើយតែខ្វះអីមួយខូចខាតអីមួយខ្វះមិនកើតហ្នឹងគឺថាវេទនាគ្រូពេទ្យទៅជាង34មួយក្រុមនឹងជាប់ឆ្នាំនេះ I think our big team ជាប់60នាក់ពីអូស្ត្រាលីហើយ team Cambodia now វារីកកាន់តែធំទៅវាទៅមកអូស្ត្រាលីហ្មងមកតាំងពី Perth មកពី Queensland and
my fellow councillors 𝙍𝙑𝙙𝙦𝙤 𝙬𝙑𝙬 who is currently on photography duty and Councillor 𝙍𝙖𝙙𝙤𝙤 𝙤𝙧. I also note my colleague councillor from across the municipal border, Councillor Paul Powlich from the City of Kingston. And as I said, so many people that are here to support this great cause. Well, my friends, I was born in Australia and grew up in Australia, and I think that means that to some degree I take a high standard of health care for granted and cannot imagine what it is for people that live in countries outside of Australia, the struggles that they must have to put up with when they have an ailment such as vision impairment. As Mayor, I applaud Cambodia Vision for an organisation that just doesn't give empathy, just doesn't talk the talk, but walks the walk and delivers results to the people so much in need. So I certainly applaud Cambodia.
របស់ខ្មែរទាំងអស់នៅអូស្ត្រាលីជួយឲ្យខ្មែរយើងបានភ្លឺភ្នែកសូមចាប់ដៃសរសើរទាំងអស់គ្នា I'm going to be brief. I'd like to congratulate Lim Suo for his leadership, for his hard working and his committee, and we also like to welcome our team from New South Wales that induct us into this incredible mission to make many vision of our poor compatriots back in Cambodia have a second life. To many of them, it's a second life. And this is a national movement in Australia. They start in New South Wales, they went across to Queensland, and now in Victoria. This is our third year. I know that they're going starting in Adelaide. So it's a national pride for all the Cambodian community, and I ask them to congratulate themselves. សូមចាត់ដៃបងប្អូនមួយទៀតជាភាសាអង់គ្លេសបាទ ខ្ញុំខ្ញុំទេក៏សូមអរគុណបងប្អូនជឿថានេះគឺជាសកម្មភាពមួយដែលយើងទាំងអស់គ្នាមានមោទនភាពអរគុណ
I know there are some very, very well-to-do people. In doing so, you also help here by raising money for very worthwhile causes in Australia, but also obviously for overseas causes in Cambodia in particular, as represented by Cambodia Vision. And I say that only to commend you, but also to commend Mr. Richard Lim, OAM, because without his leadership, without his vision, without his drive, there would still be money raised, but it wouldn't quite be with the degree of success that we know Richard is associated with. I have personally heard Richard Lim's story of how he crossed the border with his siblings and the danger in which he was. And, it brought tears to my eyes when I heard of his story of how he tried to leave Cambodia. And I'm sure there are many inspiring stories here. So this man here may only be short in size, but he's a great man in my mind, and you should be very proud of him. And of course to his lovely wife for supporting him.
And it's more than just a moral support. She's the motivator. Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, food.
刚才林山先生就是林氏事业坊捐助了1万元，等一下他就是每桌就是到各位嘉宾的桌里面就是向大家问候一下。那么今晚的收入呢，就是全部就是送到柬埔寨专门为那些患有眼疾病的那些贫困平民。所以等一下呢他和他的那些工作人员和那些代表每一桌就向大家敬酒问候一下所以今晚的这个筹款音乐慈善音乐会呢
Jumrep Sua Penyu Ketua Ting Or.
Greeting all distinguished guests.
Kenyom Som Savakom Bong Pa On Ting Or.
Welcome everyone.
Dail Ban Ong Chun Mok Cambodia Vision Fundraising Dinner Yop Ni.
That's very exciting. I'm excited.
I'll now translate that for all the people who don't understand my excellent Cambodian. I'm going to translate that into Strine. Good day, mates. I could also say hello, hello, all you distinguished guests.
គាត់ធ្វើការបកប្រែភាសាអមាញ់មិញនេះជាភាសាអង់គ្លេសចា៎
I wish I'll continue on with the I wish to I wish to welcome I was just brushing up on the English. I wish to welcome you all to this this fundraising dinner for Cambodian Vision tonight.
ខ្ញុំសូមស្វាគមន៍ភ្ញៀវទាំងអស់ដែលបានអញ្ជើញមកការប្រគំតន្ត្រីសប្បុរសនៅយប់រាត្រីនេះចា៎
That Cambodian you heard was of course the language of the great Khmer Empire, which extended right through the Southeast Asian Peninsula.
ភាសាខ្មែរដែលខ្ញុំបាននិយាយមុននេះគឺជាភាសាខ្មែរដ៏ដែលបានមកពីអាញាចក្រខ្មែរដ៏យូរលង់មកណាស់មកហើយចា៎
This very sophisticated civilization produced at a time when during the Dark Ages in Europe produced architectural and cultural wonders which are still recognized throughout the world by their world heritage status.
នេះជាភាសាខ្មែរដ៏យូរលង់ណាស់មកហើយត្រូវបានទទួលស្គាល់នៅក្នុងនៅលើពិភពលោកចា៎
Somskanap. That means keep quiet, please. where was I? Oh, yeah. Okay, now I guess the hallmark of Cambodian culture and civilization is Angkor Wat.
ដូចអស់លោកលោកស្រីបានដឹងហើយអ្វីជាអច្ឆរិយវត្ថុរបស់យើងគឺអង្គរវត្ត
Now every year hundreds of thousands of tourists come to Cambodia to visit Angkor Wat.
ជារៀងរាល់ឆ្នាំមានមនុស្សរាប់ពាន់នាក់គឺទេសចររាប់ពាន់រាប់ម៉ឺននាក់បានទៅទស្សនាទីក្រុងអង្គរវត្ត
Unfortunately, the majority of them don't end up appreciating the privations, the problems that that most Cambodians are going through. តែជាការសោកស្ដាយដែលអ្នកទេសចរទាំងអស់នោះគឺមិនបានស្វែងយល់ដឹងអំពីទុក្ខលំបាកនៃប្រជាពលរដ្ឋរបស់យើង Because a lot of those concerns, a lot of those problems and those privations are well hidden. ពីព្រោះទុក្ខលំបាកនោះគឺមិនបានបង្ហាញឲ្យគេបានដឹង Probably the most devastating privation is the prevalence of blindness throughout Cambodia. ទុក្ខលំបាកដ៏ធំបំផុតនោះគឺការមិនអាចមើលឃើញ And that's where Cambodian vision comes in. ដូច្នេះហើយទើបយើងមាន Cambodian vision នៅថ្ងៃនេះ Cambodia Vision was formed a number of years ago in about 2007. Cambodian Vision បានបង្កើតឡើងប្រហែលជាខ្ទង់ឆ្នាំ 2007 by a small number of Cambodian expats who wish to get together and try to do something to improve the eye status of people of Cambodia. Cambodian Vision ត្រូវបានបង្កើតឡើងដោយក្រុមជនបរទេស expert ចំនួនដល់ក្រុមតូចមួយដើម្បីព្យាបាលភ្នែកនៅក្នុងប្រទេសកម្ពុជា Now I'm an ophthalmologist, an eye doctor, and I work in Sydney in an area where there is a fairly high concentration of Cambodians. ខ្ញុំគឺជាដុកទ័រម្នាក់គឺដុកទ័រព្យាបាលភ្នែកចាហើយខ្ញុំធ្វើការនៅក្នុងទីក្រុង Sydney. So I've therefore over the years actually got to know quite a few Cambodians, and I've had an interest in their culture and their history. So when I នៅក្នុងអាជីពជាគ្រូពេទ្យព្យាបាលភ្នែកខ្ញុំបានជួបនៅអតិថិជនដែលជាជនជាតិខ្មែរជាច្រើនជាផ្ដល់ឱកាសឲ្យលោកបានយល់ដឹងពីប្រពៃណីនៃប្រជាជនខ្មែរ So when I actually was offered the chance to work with Cambodia Vision, I really jumped at that opportunity. I knew, as I said, I knew about the history, I knew about the problems that Cambodian people have been going through, and I felt that this was just a great opportunity to be able to contribute something to alleviating in some small way the difficult situations that Cambodians still find themselves in. ឱកាសក្នុងការចូលបម្រើនៅក្នុង Cambodian Vision គឺជាឱកាសដែលល្អដែលលោកអាចប្រើប្រាស់នៅអាជីពរបស់លោកក្នុងការព្យាបាលភ្នែកនៅក្នុងប្រទេសកម្ពុជា Actually, I'm just going to double back a little bit because I forgot that really before I started this speech I really wanted to acknowledge Richard Lim and the organising committee for firstly inviting me, and also because of their enthusiasm and hard work in support of Cambodia Vision. ខ្ញុំសូមគោរពដល់លោក Richard Lim ហើយនិងក្រុមការងារនៃ Cambodian Vision ដែលបានខិតខំប្រឹងប្រែងធ្វើការដោយអស់ពីចិត្តក្នុងការបម្រើ Cambodian Vision និង Cambodian ប្រជាជនកម្ពុជាចា៎ as I said, I was on the first mission to Cambodia in 2007, and I've been on all of the subsequent missions since that time.
ខ្ញុំគឺជាដុកទ័រដែលបានចូលរួមនៅក្នុងដំណើររាយការណ៍ទៅព្យាបាលភ្នែកដំបូងដែល Cambodian Vision បានបង្កើតនោះគឺនៅឆ្នាំ 2007
I am very fortunate in that I have a job, I have work in which I get almost immediate feedback on how things are going. So the degree of satisfaction from the work that I do is extreme, is really great.
Let the part that ban ធ្វើការនោះគឺទទួលបាននូវលទ្ធផលដ៏គួរឲ្យកត់ប្រសើរបំផុត
But of course, as the well-known poet John Donne said many years ago, no man is an island. No man is an island. No one is isolated. No.
ពាក្យមួយដែលលោកបានលើកឡើងគឺថាគ្មាននរណាម្នាក់គឺឯកោនោះទេនៅក្នុងនៅកោះមួយដែលឯកោនោះទេ
As individuals, we can't do a lot, but working with other individuals together as a team, we can accomplish a great deal.
ធ្វើការតែម្នាក់ឯងគឺមិនអាចចេញលទ្ធផលនោះទេប៉ុន្តែបើធ្វើការជាក្រុមគឺទទួលបានលទ្ធផលដ៏ធំធេង
In that regard, I really want to acknowledge all the work that's put in by all the members of our team, the organising committee, the anaesthetists, all the other ophthalmologists, and all the volunteers who come with us in order to organise things so that we can get the desired results that we want.
ខ្ញុំសូមអរគុណដល់ក្រុមការងារទាំងអស់ដែលបានធ្វើការដើម្បីឲ្យលទ្ធផលទទួលបានដូចថ្ងៃនេះ
Our volunteers, well, all of us are volunteers, are a great group. We started small, but now I think because Cambodia Vision has such a reputation, we have up to 100 volunteers on our books, people that we can call on for our missions each year. ខ្ញុំក៏សូមអរគុណទៅដល់ដុកទ័រព្យាបាលភ្នែកហើយជាពិសេសទីគឺខាងអ្នកស្ម័គ្រចិត្តជាច្រើនរហូតមកដល់ពេលនេះគឺមានអ្នកស្ម័គ្រចិត្តរហូតដល់ជាង 100 នាក់ And people are prepared to leave the comfort of their home in Australia and prepared to travel to Cambodia for about 2 weeks, working under really quite difficult conditions. ដុកទ័រទាំងអស់នោះហើយនិងអ្នកស្ម័គ្រចិត្តទាំងអស់នោះគឺបានចាក់ចេញពីផ្ទះដ៏ទំនើបនៅក្នុងប្រទេសអូស្ត្រាលីឬក៏មានសម្បូរបែបនៅក្នុងប្រទេសអូស្ត្រាលីហើយបានទៅធ្វើការស្ម័គ្រចិត្តនៅក្នុងប្រទេសកម្ពុជា So I'd like to again really acknowledge those people. ដូច្នេះជាថ្មីនាងលោកក៏សូមថ្លែងអំណរគុណទៅដល់អ្នកស្ម័គ្រចិត្តទាំងអស់នោះចា៎ In this regard, it means that all the donations, all the contributions that you make are spent not in administrative work, but they're spent at the coalface. សូមបញ្ជាក់ថាការបរិច្ចាគរបស់អស់លោកស្រីនៅក្នុងរាត្រីនេះគឺមិនមែនទៅលើនៃចំណាយទៅលើខាងផ្នែករដ្ឋបាលទេគឺចំណាយទៅដល់ប្រជាជនខ្មែររបស់យើងចា៎ In other words, your donations go towards medications, instruments, and over the years, with the contributions that we've had, we've been able to purchase things like microscopes, machines, and many other quite sophisticated instruments that are important in carrying out this fine work of eye surgery.
ទឹកប្រាក់សប្បុរសធម៌របស់លោកស្រីគឺនឹងយកទៅទិញនៅថ្នាំសង្កូវសម្ភារៈហើយនឹង microscope ឧបករណ៍ដទៃទៀតដើម្បីធ្វើការព្យាបាលភ្នែក
So once again I'd like to acknowledge everybody. I'd like to acknowledge all of you here who really are contributing to what is Cambodia Vision.
ខ្ញុំបានសូមថ្លែងអំណរគុណដល់ភ្ញៀវទាំងអស់ដែលអញ្ជើញនៅក្នុងរាត្រីនេះចា៎
Yes, actually, you know, they say that a picture's worth 1,000 words. So, as I said, I really enjoy my work, and I just want to give one personal example of a patient that we had last year.
សូមពិនិត្យមើលទៅលើរូបភាពចា៎រូបភាពមានអត្ថន័យរាប់ពាន់អត្ថន័យចា៎លោកសូមលើកនៅឧទាហរណ៍មួយដែលលោកបានទៅធ្វើការនៅក្នុងប្រទេសកម្ពុជា
Now, as Ming said before, this is a 100-year-old lady. At least that's what she purported to be.
រូបភាពដែលលោកស្រីបានឃើញគឺជាលោកយាយដែលមានអាយុ100ឆ្នាំ
She was pretty well blind, and she'd heard that we were in town, and she thought that we may be able to do something to help her.
លោកយាយគឺគាត់មានគាត់ខ្វាក់ភ្នែកហើយគាត់មកសុំជំនួយពីខាង Cambodia Vision ដើម្បីជួយគាត់ចា៎
Unfortunately, she had some family problems, and she wasn't able to get to our organisation within the allocated time.
សូមបញ្ជាក់ថានៅពេលដែលខាង Cambodian Vision បានចុះទៅព្យាបាលនៅខេត្តនៅក្នុងប្រទេសកម្ពុជាគឺលោកយាយគាត់មានបញ្ហានៅក្នុងគ្រួសារគឺมันអាចមកកន្លែងក្នុងការព្យាបាលឲ្យទាន់ពេលវេលា
So you could see from one of the photos, not that one, anyhow, but you see from one of the photos that she was really quite unhappy. Fortunately,ក៏សូមអញ្ជើញលោកលឹមសួរមកថ្លែងអំណរគុណដល់ផ្ទាល់ចានេះជាលើកទី1ហើយដែលយើងនៅក្នុងកម្មវិធីដែលយើងដាក់នៅ screen ដ៏ធំមួយនេះចាគឺចំនួនដែលមាន12 square meters LED screens.
Ladies and gentlemen, tonight we have a special
多謝大家，好開心出席呢個會議，跟住希望會議圓滿成功。Thank you everybody, and it's very pleasure to attend this event. And
ក្រហមអើមជាជ័យតាស្រី
អូនឈ្មោះផល្លាជាផ្កាកំពុងក្រពុំ
ពុំមែនណា
តាំងពីតូចដល់ធំណែឈ្មោះខ្ញុំមិនដែលប្រាំញញក៏ទំលន់ចោលតែស្លាប់យកមកចាំដីមិនដែលធ្វើបងប្រាប់ថាជួបឡៃណាសៀលបងបីប្រណាំងទៅមកប្រណាំងអ្នកឆ្លើយ
គុំទីឲ្យអបលឹងចុងសង
មិនចឹង
អត់ទេអត់ហ៊ានទៅឯពួកអញ
ពោសើបាញ់នឹងសូមប៉ឹងម្ដងឲ្យកាត់គេកាន់ខ្មាំងជូនដល់តែចាំអូនអើយលើយ
អត់ទេជុំស្រីមកវិញនំឬទេអរទេជុំស្រីមកវិញ
មុនស្នេហ៍ស្រីណាក៏តែងតែលងស្នេហ៍ដល់ចិត្តមិនរួចក្ដុំលើបង
ខ្លាញ់បងនឹងឲ្យប្របងអើយក៏មិនថាគេចង់រើប្តីអើយយ៉ាងណាអើឲ្យបងអត់ចេះបងមិនតន់ចេះទេអាស្រីពេតពេលបងចេះអរមមិនមករំតែរំសាបាយខ្ញុំសំជាងវីរំចងបាត់ម៉ែ
Ladies and gentlemen, I think this is also another feature that you're going to wait for, the raffle drawing. So let's do it, get it out of the way, and then we can do some more dancing. លោកស្រីអ្នកនាងកញ្ញាជាទីមេត្រីខ្ញុំសង្ឃឹមថា
ទាំងអស់គ្នាចា
ហើយខ្ញុំសូមអរគុណបងប្អូនទាំងអស់កុំភ្លេចថាមាន accountant របស់ខ្ញុំគាត់ជាមិត្តភក្តិរបស់ខ្ញុំដែរគាត់ឈ្មោះ Paul Peter Fraser from Grimsby គាត់ donate $1,000 គាត់ជូន$1,000 ហើយនឹង 10 import export Kevin thank you so much Kevin $2,000 ឆ្នាំទៅក៏$2,000 ដែរ
នៅបងប្រធានលឹមសួរគាត់បូករួមទាំងគេចូលបនគាត់ផងទាំងអស់30000គាត់10000
តែ20000គាត់មានន័យថា20000ខ្ញុំបានរកលុយនៅក្នុង pharmacy របស់ខ្ញុំហើយបងប្អូនទាំងអស់ដែលបូកចូលមក pharmacy ខ្ញុំម្នាក់តែងតែសញ្ញេកដាស្នាមអីតែងតែចូលបនជូនខ្ញុំហើយជាពិសេសមួយទៀតខ្ញុំសូមអង្វរឲ្យជួយចូលបនបងប្អូនចេះចូលបនបន្តរៀងដល់រាប់រៀងមកហើយទាំងអស់20000រៀលហើយខ្ញុំចូលបន10000តាមទៀតចំនួនពី Lim Pharmacy $30,000 សូមអរគុណ
ហើយនៅមួយទៀតសមាគម
66 No 1046
សូមអភ័យទោសខ្ញុំសូមប្រកាសសារថ្មីគឺ
ខ្ញុំសាកមើលតា
001046អ្នកណាជាអ្នកមានសំណាងទី1
1046 sets of wine. And the number is 1322. Chapa đã. Another one. រង្វាន់ទី3គឺជារង្វាន់ដែលមានវត្ថុដូចតទៅ is មានរង្វាន់អីខ្លះ Marida
គឺរង្វាន់ទី10គឺ Masters HO ដែលមាន
And we continue with the next prize
រង្វាន់បន្តគឺជារង្វាន់ដែលឧបត្ថម្ភដោយ Lim Pharmacy
Suzanne, can I entice you to draw something, please? Let's carry on. Carry on. Let's do another one, Suzanne.
Okay. 1742.
The next one. Try another one, Sokli. 1752 1752 ត្រូវហើយRichard
you again sorry 1809 1800
ចេះតែចាប់អាងឆាប់បានរមលេខចេញហើយហើយរង្វាន់ពិសេស
រង្វាន់ចុងក្រោយ
គឺរង្វាន់ពិសេស
ជាងគេ
ហើយ
ការចូលបន់ក្នុងថ្ងៃនេះគឺយប់នេះយើងបាន$34,040 $34,040
ចា៎គ្នាចា៎មកព្រួយរៀមសើប្រាំងរមួយលេះព្រោះតែក្តីស្នេហាអូនណាយសូមអូន
បងអើយយើងជាកូនជាគូស្រីចាតាមរយៈបទនេះចាក្មួយសូមផ្ញើជូនដល់លោកអ៊ំជាម្ចាស់សនំបចាលោកអ៊ំលៀងហួរចាក៏សូមថ្លែងអំណរគុណដល់លោកអ៊ំដែលបានមានចៅអ្វីសួរមកចោឲ្យតែប្រគោរពតាមប្រពៃណី
បងតាមលងហើយស្រីឲ្យមិនថានឹកខ្ញុំបងតាមក្រមុំស្រីឲ្យតាមសុំស្នេហាបងតាមក្រមុំស្រីឲ្យតាមសុំស្នេហា
រអត់របត់ថ្លៃឲ្យកាន់តែ
ស្រាលេងដឹង
បើបងផ្ញើរលឹកតែណាអូននឹកតែបងមួយបើបងផ្ញើរលឹកតែណាអូននឹកតែបងមួយតែអុកមួយថ្ងៃគិតតែអុក
ថ្ងៃនេះមករៀបបានអ្វីល្អថ្ងៃនេះមករៀបបានអ្វីល្អ
អ្នកអ្វីកាន់ចៅក្បែរនេះទៅមកពីណាអ្នកអ្វីប៉ាវា
นั่นน่ะ
ទៅមកពីណាអត់មានកាន់ឆាទេ
អត់មានទេ
អត់មានកាន់ឆាទេនេះអ្វីមិនដែលរកទៅមួយថ្ងៃគិតតែអុកមួយថ្ងៃគិតតែអុក
ថ្ងៃនេះមករៀបបានអ្វីល្អត្រង់ថ្ងៃនេះមករៀបបាន
តាមចិត្តមកស្លាប់នៅថ្មីឆៃតាមចិត្ត
នៅចិត្តខាងស្រីបរៃគេមិនចង់ហ៊ានប្រាប់បងពីថាអូននឹកដីហើយនួនល្អពុទ្ធអើយពីសយនួនខ្ញុំហើយនឹកយកមើលខោហើយនៅនៅដីទៅហើយពីសយនួនខ្ញុំហើយនឹកយកមើលខោហើយនៅនៅសយបែបនេះពីសយ
មេតាអានន្ទជុំខឹងទៅបងអើយបងពីដើមមិនអោយថាមែនបងក៏មិនអើយបងសបាថាអូនមុខសែបងអើយបងសបាថាអូនឡៃព្រមចារៃต้องជួបបងព្រមចារៃต้องជួប
អើយអញជើងទៅណាខ្លួនទេដឹងខ្លួនទេដឹងឬទេដឹងឬទេដឹងឬទេស្រីសាច់អូនតែសូមតែហោឡាឡាឡាឡាឡាឡាឡាឡាអូតែមិនបានដែរយកតែបង
Cambodian Broadcasting Network.
TV របស់ខ្មែរ